Hey, welcome back to another episode of his Big Mouth TV / news radio podcast, all that in one. Y'all new to that channel, man. Y'all hit that like and that subscribe. We finna jump into it. Alright, man, we got no other than Beyonce and Jay-Z again, man. They back on the list, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. I know, man, it's sad, man, but hey, this is what's burning up the internet right now. Yes, Queen B and Jay-Z. Allegedly, Beyonce is on drugs, and they trying to say Jay-Z has got her hooked on drugs, man. It's all crazy, man. I hope this is allegedly. And I hope this is all allegations just made up. And also, Aaliyah, rest in peace to Aaliyah, man. Y'all seen the plane crash. They trying to say, you know, Jay-Z was responsible, allegedly had something to do with it. Allegedly, man, allegedly. It's crazy, man, that, Beyonce career wouldn't be where it's at, if Aaliyah was still alive, man. But like I say, man, R.I.P. to Aaliyah, man, the late, great Queen singer, man. She was one of the best, man. She did it, but thing, man. But the Queen B, man. I hope this is allegedly, man. They trying to say, they some functional crackheads and stuff like this, like a Bobby and Whitney, but not, all out there like that. Beyonce stay tucked and hid all the time. She never on social media and things like that. This is what my people is hitting me up on, telling me what's going on and things like that. So we just breaking the news, man, shedding a little bit of light, on the story. As we all know, Jagger Wright, shout out to Jagger Wright, man. She's no longer hospitalized, and I had that all wrong when I said she was hospitalized at the airport. She actually drove herself to the hospital, but shout out to Jagger Wright. As a husband, speak out too, but that was one of the ladies who broke her silence on the industry about Beyonce and Jay-Z, and we just, shedding a little bit of light on what stuff she said, about Jay-Z and how he became the fame, and like he murdered people like Big L, R.P. to Big L, man, a rapper from out of New York, man, and as y'all can see, they throw up signs all the time. What those signs mean, man? We really know, those, they're like 3 6s and stuff like that, but they say if Jay-Z and Beyonce plane or yacht or, private jet come up missing, then, they on some Bobby and Whitney stuff, man. But shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce. But let's jump into this second story right here. We had to boomerang back around again with Ricky Smiley, man, the Smiley family. R.P. to Brandon Smiley, man, as Ricky Smiley as Ricky Smiley's niece come out on some other allegations about Ricky Smiley, man. It's crazy.
And growing up, Ron was exposed to a different side. He was in Ricky's life and whatever. So they had their own connection. And for whatever reason, it went wrong. And Ron was no longer around Ricky and all things that came with Ricky. And my brother never got over that. He never recovered from that. But whatever it was, I don't know the connection or what he looked up to Ricky. He never recovered from that. And it played on him mentally. He was always in this state of trying to please him and do things the way he wanted him to do it. And my brother did not want to cut his hair. And he didn't have to cut his hair to get a job. Because the same God that put you there and got you believing that whatever, how you made it, would have done it for my brother. With his dreadlocks and all. It wasn't like he was going for some corporate job and he needed to have a certain appearance or maintain a certain appearance. That wasn't it. And my brother battled with that. He was really thinking about cutting his hair. Really? And that triggered my brother to go and take some pills to numb his pain. And now my brother is dead because he was still trying to uphold his image that Ricky wanted him to maintain.
All right, man. Y'all heard it from Ricky Smiley's niece, man, talking about her brother on how she blamed Ricky Smiley. But let's hear Ricky Smiley.
Disagreements and whatever. If you read the text messages that I provided or whatever, the text messages tell the story of our relationship. So he didn't want to cut his dread. So if you represent me and I'm sending you down there with my connection, and you the one He the one called me and said, hey, I want to change my life. So he said, what should I do? I said, you need to leave Birmingham. Not that Birmingham is a bad place, but Birmingham is a comfort zone for people that grew up in Birmingham, and Dallas is a comfort zone for people that grew up in Dallas, and Miami is a comfort zone for people that grew up in Miami, and sometimes it takes you to get out of your comfort zone in order to grow, right? So I found an opportunity for him, and I made a phone call because I'm well connected. Hey, I got a nephew that want to work, that want to pay taxes, that's trying to get himself together. He ain't never had his own house. He need to get his own car. And, you know, what kind of opportunities do you have? My friend said, hey, I got a job at Miami Beach Marina, right? And got him a job. All right, here's the deal. We need to cut your dreads. You need to cut your dreads. You need to clean yourself up. Or whatever. I'm not going to get into the... You have every right to wear your hair the way you want to, and this for all young men that's watching this video. Do what you want to do. Wear your hair the way you want to wear your hair. Wear your pants the way you want to, but just because you can, don't mean that you should. Because I'm trying to set you up for success. So, let me make a comparison. I used to have dreads. I had a mentor that's a celebrity say, hey, yeah, you selling out in comedy club, but you ain't got no endorsements. If you cut those dreads out of your hair and move out of Birmingham and cut your dreads or whatever, different opportunities gonna come. He was absolutely right. The minute I cut those dreads, I got an eyewear line in America's Best stores all across the country and among other endorsements. And this the money that you make when you laying in the bed sleep, cha-ching. You taking a nap, cha-ching.
All right, man, that was Ricky Smelly part and his side of the story on her nephew's death and stuff like that, man. R.I.P. to Malik Smiley, I believe that's his name and things like that. But R.I.P. to Brandy Smiley as well, Ricky Smiley's son, man. And like I say, man, shout out to Ricky Smiley. We just shedding a little bit of light on things, man, and crazy things, man, and like they trying to say about Ricky Smiley, man. And we'll keep y'all informed on that as we jump into this last story right here. We got no other than Mystikal, man. You know, the man right here, You looking for me? I take one of my plats. You heard that? Man, that was Mystikal, man. But hey, shout out to Mystikal, man. Free Mystikal, man. You know, they trying to say Mystikal is looking at life in prison, man. I was like, man, when I read up on this story, I couldn't believe it. They trying to say this man is a predator, man. I couldn't believe it. You know, one of my favorite rappers, you know, allegedly trying to say he a predator, man. You know, and he's facing a life sentence, man. They trying to say Master P ain't shouting him out, ain't answering to him or nothing like that. As allegations go against him against assault, you know, and these women that's coming out against him, you know, they like, hey, yeah, he did this, he did that, you know, and things like that. And you know, we don't see Master P coming to his rescue, his aid, and things like that. But we just want to shed a little bit of light on Mystikal story, man, because they trying to say he's facing life, man, like life, because they like this like the second, third time. Yeah, it's like the second and third time, and I guess they like 3 times is too many. So they, you know, locked him up, and they said they gonna throw away the key, man, on Mystikal, man. But free Mystikal, man. It's a shame that, you know, that it came out to be like that. Master P ain't shouting him out, ain't answering to him, his phone calls or nothing like that, man. And he was part of, you know, the whole No Limit movement. But shout out to all the whole No Limit and all that. That's all we got until next time. Big mouth.
Big mouth.